So d4. When they play d4, I normally respond with either knight f6 or d5. So I'm going to go d5 this time. Knight c3. Okay. Knight f6, I'm thinking, is a natural move. e3, yeah? Okay. I like to go c5 in these positions, to just ask him a question, what's he going to do? Because obviously if he takes the pawn, then I get the center. I play e5 the next move, and I get the full center. So I'm going to go c5. He takes, I expected that. Now I'm going to go e5 and attack his pawn with my bishop. See this? I can take that next move if he doesn't defend it. So probably should defend it. Okay, so he's pushing the e pawn. Interesting move. Obviously, I don't want to take the e pawn, because if I take the e pawn, if I take that, then he'll take my queen off, and then I'll lose castling rights, and that's not advantageous for me. However, I don't want to play bishop takes c5, because then he'll win the center pawn. So I'm going to play the most natural move in my opinion, which is d4. Let's see what he does. So I'm attacking his knight. He must move it if he doesn't. Okay, he's played. That's a mistake on account of queen a5 check. So if I play queen a5 here, his knight's attacked, right? And he's got no way of defending it, right? He can't move it back to c3 because otherwise I'll take it with my pawn. So he's busted, really. Looks like this is going to be another short game. If that's the case, then I'll play another one. If I was him, I would play bishop d2, maybe? I don't know. It's probably a moot point anyway, but... Okay, he plays c3. I missed that move completely. Wow. Very interesting. Yeah, okay. Queen a5 was still probably the best move. However, I'm not winning the knight right away. Okay. Well, I can take the pawn on c3, but hang on a minute. Why can't I play b5 and trap his knight? I would have thought, but then he can play. No, he can't. I thought if I play b5, then maybe he could play b4. So if I play b5, then I thought maybe he could play b4. But if he does that, then I'll just take his knight. Okay, so b5 should be the move then. I don't know if it's best to play b5 now or... Yeah, it probably is, because otherwise his knight would... Oh, but he can play en passant. Ah, damn. Jeez, man. Let's see if he knows how to play en passant. See, he blunders. I thought he'd do that. You see, en passant would have saved him, right? So I played a bad move intentionally because I knew that he probably wouldn't find it, and that's what's happened. Yeah, so I shouldn't have played b5. The best move in this position was probably it might have been like just knight takes e4 or something. Anyhow, we're gonna win the game because yeah. Okay. Now he's probably gonna play bishop check here. He's probably thinking he can win the pawn back, but he can't because I played bishop d7, important move. Because if he were able to win that pawn back for free, then he could argue that he's got some compensation for the knight. However, the way it is now, he's getting nothing. So. Yep. So he probably has got nothing better to. He probably should play bishop d3. I wouldn't recommend trading off a bishop when you're already down a piece. Yeah, but he doesn't understand, so he takes it. Obviously, I should take back with this knight because this knight is undeveloped. But now obviously it's developed, so that's good. Okay, bishop g5, bishop g5, yeah. So in a position like this, you want to trade off as many pieces as possible and get into an endgame where maybe theoretically, if I could get a 2 rook and a knight endgame versus 2 rooks, maybe that would be advantageous for me. But yeah, at this point, I'll just keep developing. Yeah, I just played this move. I should have probably played a5. a5 was a challenging move to meet because the idea of a5 is to break apart his pawn structure. Okay, so he's taking. Why didn't I just take his? I just missed it. Okay, whatever. She'll be right. Yeah, I've kind of misplayed this a bit, but it's all right. Yeah, that's what I thought he'd do. There's no way I can defend that, I don't think. I don't want to play that because then he just takes. It takes that first. I think I should probably just castle. I'll just castle. What's he done? That was, he should have just taken my pawn. I'm giving him things to think about now. He's taking it. Fair enough. I should probably take that off. I think he thought that he could win my knight. He probably expected me to take back with the He expected me to take back with the bishop, and then he'd be able to take my knight. But I saw that. Okay, I'll take his pawn and attack his rook and attack his knight. The best move is obviously probably here. No, it's probably this move, isn't it? He's in trouble now. Yeah. Okay. So we'll win his rook by this move. Discovered attack on his rook, see? Check. And then we win his rook. And we're soon going to win his A2 pawn. This pawn here. Pretty much, if we can just get a rook to the second rank and then get a second rook, there's no way he can defend this pawn. He can only defend it 2 times. But then we'll just bring the knight in and we're going to win it. And once we win this pawn becomes a pass pawn and it will queen. So that's the way to victory. We've got to be careful about the back rank. So if we moved our rook off the back rank now, then he'd just play rook to d8 and that would be checkmate. After knight e8. So let's play h6. So the back rank's never a problem. Actually, no. A better move is rook to c2. Straight away putting pressure on his weak pawn on a2. He has to defend that pawn. He's got to play... Yeah, he's got to either play rook a8. Rook a8, rook a1, sorry. Okay. Now I'll play h6. It's not strictly necessary, but I just want to not have to worry about the bank rank. Okay. Now rook to b8. So now I'll go after his pawn on a3. I probably shouldn't have allowed knight d4, but it's alright. Actually, no, knight d4 I'll just play. If he goes knight d4, attacking my rook. Okay, yeah, he's going there. Interesting move. I'm not sure what that... Oh yeah, he's attacking my pawn, yeah? I wonder if we should... Yeah, we should go rook b2, yeah? This is a better move, right? Oh, it's probably a moot point. I mean, if we took the a3 pawn, we were still winning. Like, if we played rook takes a3, we would have won anyway, so... I thought that the easiest way to convert this advantage was to play rook b2, because he can't really defend that horse. I'm expecting resignation, given that after this he'll be down 2 pieces. No, he doesn't. That's a worse move. That's a really bad move by him. That's a silly move. Oh, what is he doing? He's almost going to get checkmated. Where's the checkmate? No, there is no checkmate. Okay, we'll just take this off. I'll take that motherfucker off. We've both got passed pawns, but my passed pawn queen's before his. Look. Here, 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 here. Right? And he can't stop it either. So he's dead, basically. Yep. Checkmate very soon. Alright, so what's the quickest checkmate here? I'll give him a check here. And then we'll give him a check. Give him a check here. I think this is the quickest way to do it. Yeah, this is definitely the quickest way to do it. No. And he's done for. He's done for now. Checkmate. Right? That's checkmate, yeah? Yeah. That's it, guys. We'll analyze the game. See where we could have improved our play.
You had a nice tactical find in this game.
So I played at 92.1% accuracy. He played at 77.5. I played one brilliant move. Well, okay. Wonder what that was.
D4 is slightly less common, but just as strong as E4.
So what I want to look at is what
this move
I would
clears the
deem
way
to be a pivotal
this move attacks your opponent's
in the game, which was here.
Move. Right. By kicking, their best option was to
this is a very bad move.
Space. Their best option was to develop a knight and attack the center.
Coach off. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so playing E4 here is a very big mistake. Because obviously now, where does his knight go, right? Obviously, you should go back instead of going to knight A4, which is a terrible move. And then I play queen A5. Yeah. And he finds the best move. C3, which is a move I didn't see. I thought I was just winning the knight cleanly, but I wasn't. And I play B5, which is a mistake, right? Because B5, en passant. And he's fine. Well, is he fine? What happens here? C2. Yeah, anyway, it's bad for him either way, but... Okay. Obviously, that's winning. Yep. Yeah, and the rest is self-explanatory. They're giving bishop f2 a brilliant move. I wouldn't be so generous if I was them. It's not really a brilliant move, man. It's a pretty simple tactic. But anyway. Okay. Yep, there we go. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment and tell all your friends.